Let's start with the business and economic stories we'll be tracking in the week ahead. On Monday, the Labor Ministry will release its statistics on inflation-adjusted wages in Japan. That's for December last year, as well as for the whole of 2025. This time in BizPix, we'll focus on the pressure on real wages. As this chart shows, up till November, real wages consistently fell throughout 2025. The reason is simple. Prices have been outpacing pay rises, hitting take-home pay. Business and labor leaders have just started their annual wage negotiations, the outcome of which will affect the future course of real wages. The labor side is aiming for an average increase of at least 5% of base pay and regular raises. Senior economic analyst at Meiji Yasuda Research Institute, Morita Yukihiro, says attention is on whether the talks will deliver robust pay hikes amid real concerns about one major external factor.
The management side has also expressed their intention to aim for stable rises in real wages. So both business and labor appear to be on the same page. But last year's performance was significantly affected by the U.S. tariff policy. That meant their overall financial results didn't turn out all that rosy. The question now is how many businesses can afford to offer the strong raises that the labor side is asking for.
Even with the hike, real pay will not rise if prices keep climbing faster. But Morita thinks this may not persist for long. He says the cost of food items, including rice, remains elevated, but the pace of inflation seems to be nearing a ceiling. He expects real wages to finally turn positive.
The upcoming December data will reflect an increase in winter bonuses. So I think real wages went up. And the provisional gasoline tax has been abolished, decreasing the rise in energy prices. Generous support for electricity and gas bills from January to March will also help. So real wages are likely to move in a narrow, slightly upward band towards spring. But even if real wages actually rose starting in December, it would most likely be a small increase, and the impact on consumption would be limited.
Morita says it's important for consumer sentiment to get a boost to encourage positive effects on spending. Monday's announcement could prove to be a real turning point for Japan's economy. I'm Yanaka Marie, and that wraps up this edition of BizPix.